You're watching Explore Tulsa.
You know, our state and our country are desperately in need of kids to want to grow up to become scientists and engineers. My dad was a PhD nuclear physicist, and some of my earliest memories are of him doing research when we lived in Finland. He packaged our whole family up, took us over to Finland, Helsinki, where he was doing his doctoral research, and I was 5 years old. And I remember loving to see him do his stuff, and every once in a while he'd let me flip a switch on one of his experiments. And that had a real impact on me, and at an early age he gave me books on the solar system or erector sets. And so there was never any question in my mind of what I was going to do. I always knew I wanted to do physics. The physics show I do, I call it Professor McCoy's Wonderful World of Physics. And that started, I'm not sure exactly when, around the year 2000, maybe a year or two before that. What happened was I got a call from one of my kids' teachers, and they were going to school here in Tulsa, and got a call from the teacher saying, hey, your son has said that you teach physics at TU and you have physics demonstrations. Would you be willing to come out for our class and do some basic demos in electricity and magnetism? And I had never done that before, but I said, sure. I do it for my classes. And so I showed up out there, and they had combined two classes together, did the show, and it was really remarkable, their response. They just ate it up. And I was kind of floored by how well they received it. And it wasn't long before the superintendent called me and said, hey, we're doing this joint effort with another school district, and we'd like you to present your physics show to 600 kids. And all of a sudden it was on the move. I have never sought to be anything different than who I am. And matter of fact, that's what I love about the physics shows that I do is that it's a very natural interaction between me and my audience. I don't present it as a show so much as an ongoing dialogue with the audience. And I'm constantly interacting with people in the audience, getting people to come forward, talking, joking with people. I'm hoping that when I'm doing this for a younger audience, that they're hearing the message that, hey, I can grow up to be a scientist or engineer. Because what I do during the show is to really get them excited about the science, to inspire them, and to think, just like I did when I was their age, wow, that's really cool, I want to grow up to do that. I want to fix in their mind the thought that scientists don't just appear on the scene at college. They start in 5th and 6th grade and even earlier, just like I did. My hope is that I'll be one little link in the chain that gets them moving towards a career in science and engineering, and ends up being the innovators and the scientists and the developers and the researchers of the next generation. They may never remember my name, but like me, they may remember somebody inspired them to do science. I want to be part of that.